was down and out, just like a grounded kid. I felt like gravity was bad for me, to hell with it. I cast aside the clouds, and now my bounty is a cosmic valley, and I'm frolicking around in it. This galaxy is boundless, every mountain peak and I'm bound to base. It's about to be close encounter with, but I'm in need of stimulant to help with this. If you wanna boost, I'll assist. Shoot for the moon and I doubt you miss. I got room for loop and not cowardice. Singular to gear out if you're down with this. I used to feel stranded, how is this? Wasn't like my ship was powerless. I did a diagnostic analysis. The Optimatory's cost is paralysis. Gotta be brave with every choice I make. It's an open world, so don't be afraid. Because gravity is no matter great. But if you have to, then you go back and say, I worry, what am I missing? If I go down a wormhole inside missions, where the hell am I flying without any guidance? I follow the lights in the sky. Any friction I find is so distant behind who you are and the stars you decide. I don't have a home, just a piece of one. I'm trying to find my Elysium. I don't talk too much, get the silent vibe. But if I gotta be social, I'll try, alright. I'm a science guy with a rifle type, and I'm high tech too, no eye in sight. I'll find a flight and then fly it right. There isn't time to idle, it's a pirate fight. Pick a side, who are you aligned with? Quick decide, hit the grab, drive, and pilot. These colonies ain't quite united, even though I leave restart undivided. Take a step under the battle frontier. Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impacts, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my action.
All right, so what we're looking at here is called Choose Your Chunks. It's a paid mod, 400 credits or points, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Credits, yeah, credits. All right, so 400 credits. And it's by Cookie Morph. Let's see. Synthetics by Enhance. I've seen this mod, but I never used it, so I couldn't tell you. So it's only got two mods out. This one and the Enhanced one. I never used the Enhanced one. This is the only one I know of. This one, it's really well done. It takes and adds three chunks restaurant franchises to 3 places in the universe. One at Sidonia, one at Hopetown, and one at Gagarin Landing. And they're full restaurants, and it's pretty cool. We're going to get into it here in a second. Just wanted you guys to be able to see it here on the page first in case you're looking for it. It does introduce a few new Chunks flavors. One of the funniest ones is Chunks Human. And you get that from the Chunkblower weapon. After you shoot somebody, the drops are human. Chunk Human. That comes from shooting people with the Chunkblower, which is cool if you ever want to do like a Jeffrey Dahmer build or something like that. You know, that'd be kind of neat, I guess. Oh, it cracks me up. All right, but so that's it right there. Oh, and if you're interested in what I'm wearing, it's gonna be, oh fuck, I don't even know, man. You know what? I do gotta move it in here anyways. So let's got a couple that need to update anyways. Okay. I do gotta move the suit. I am getting a little bit of a confliction with the suit. I think I need to move it up. Possibly. Chunks franchise kit. There we go. It is the Chunks Racing Suit by Javagi, I guess. Space car. It's pretty cool. It comes with a skin for the suit, the helmet, and the boost pack. I am not using it for the Let me just move it down, because then it won't be conflicting with anything. Yeah, we're just gonna move it right there. Let's get some of those the stripes. I don't know if it needs to go up or down, but down is usually safest, so we're gonna go down. And then for the helmet, I'm using because I don't like the big giant bubbly fucking space trucker helmet. Nor do I like the giant space trucker backpack. They're just not my style. So we are using, where is it? The Ryujin skin suit. Where the fuck that's at? It's summer right here. Right there. Ryujin themed skins for spacesuits. I believe this is also a paid mod. It's like 100 credits. It's one of those super cheap ones. One of those ones you buy because you have 100 points left over and nothing else to spend it on. So you just buy one of these little 100 point mods. Yeah, it's one of those, but definitely it adds some cool skins. I use it quite a bit because I like the red and black look with a lot of stuff. So those are the mods we're going to be looking at. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so before we get in there and get started completely, we're going to want to you're going to want to get into your research lab and do all the research. It'll be under food and drink and weaponry, I believe. Let me see here. Yeah, so let me. Okay. So you'll have Chunkonomics 1, 2, and 3 that you'll need to complete to take full advantage of this mod. And it allows you to craft more complex food items, like the little hot dog. There's a little hot dog. There's a little hamburger. There's some cool like little mini chunks that you don't get in the game otherwise. And then the final one gives you the ability to craft the chunk blaster or something like that. Whatever, the chunk blaster, yeah. And it's pretty cool. And it's ammo, which it takes special ammo, but then it also, when you shoot somebody with it, it turns them into a human chunk cube. So anyways, you need to take care of these before you can take full advantage of the rest of this mod. But let's go ahead and get in here and take a look at it. Sticking with the chunk stain, we're showing up to the job site in full chunks of tire. I don't know if I can even get out from underneath here in this thing. Yeah, this might be a bad idea. Oh, I can. Alright, cool. I'll go this way though. I don't really drive the vehicles with wheels very often. I'm more of a flying car kind of guy, but we gotta pull up in style. I mean, we are the owner, right? You know what I mean? Like, when have you had a job where the owner didn't pull up like a complete douchebag? Hopping out of his expensive ass Lamborghini fucking door car, fucking, yeah. So anyways, we're all matchy. Our suit matches our car, matches our fucking chunks race fucking spaceship. Looks like a race car, hopefully. Should look like an F1 car. Maybe a Le Mans car. I don't know, I was going for one of those fast as fuck cars. Yeah. I think I nailed it. I fucking nailed it. Yeah. Alright, let's get in here to the job. So it adds one of these. We'll go to all of them eventually. Oh man, look at that. That's just two. I'm a photo kind of guy, and that's like, oh, it's not gonna give it to me, is it? Well, that's gay. It only looked good from. Sorry, guys. You guys are probably like, what the fuck, man? Get on with it. No, I need this because I think I need this for my thumbnail. For real. You guys can see how it works. Yeah, that's going to make a dope thumbnail, isn't it? Screenshot that bitch. Alright. No, we don't need you anymore. Okay. Sweet. So it adds 3 of these buildings to places. This, let me get out of third person here. So this one, I believe this is originally that fucking bar with that one little trade authority guy. Like, it's kind of a pointless ass place here in Hopetown. And he just replaces it with this instead. So, and it is 2 floors. I like that the second floor, there's always a table in the back where they've been, oh, yeah, okay. There's always a table in the back over here where they're playing cards. And they're always betting with chunks. It's so cool. Like, oh, they're just back here, got the little gambling hall going on in the back of my store. I'd let them be. They can do their thing. What's up, bro? Yeah, cleaning your mess up, bro. So this is one of the mechanics to this game that kind of reminds me of the new quest from Bethesda, where you're a cook and you have to help him clean up his apartment and stuff like that. You have to do that in here too, and you'll see why here in a second. But if you have a cleaning robot, but for some reason it can't pick up anything when it's close to the trash can, or anything that's on the floor that's bigger than a pencil anyways. So, but you gotta go through and you have to clean up all your trash that's been left all over your establishment. I'm not gonna do it all right now, but you get the point. You know what I mean? I gotta clean up all this fucking mess. And you'll come up to the main machine here. So this is where originally the first thing you'll be prompted with is an option to either rent or buy the establishment. So you can rent it for, I want to say it's like 15 to 20,000 a month or something like that. Or you can buy it for like 600,000, I think. Something, I don't know. I don't remember the prices. It's monies. I don't pay attention in Starfield. The money's easy to get. But once you do, you'll be given the management terminal, where it basically shows you everything. And we'll just hop right in here. So, see, it tells you your name, welcome, blah, 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 blah. Each week, you'll generate income or loss and refresh counter feedback. Please use. So, as far as business information, business reports, customer satisfaction rate. So, it'll do this every week in game. Like, it runs like a full business. Now, this one, I have a current balance is detailed. See, I have $24,000 profit. It's been a while since I've showed up, so it'll either be positive or negative depending on how well you manage your store. If you keep it clean, if you keep your customers happy, if it's safe, if you do enough advertising, if your food's right, if you don't research new recipes and bring in new food, people get bored with it. Things like that. Weekly accounts. So my income for this week was $31,000. My expenditure was $21,000. So I made $10,000 profit this week, which isn't bad. Here's what each tier of the in the research lab does. New badge. Chunk products sold at your restaurant. Unlocks Chunk-O-Matic tiers 2 and 3. Unlocks technician services, which we're going to get to here in a second. Adds a batch of Chunks products sold at your restaurants for Chunkonomics 2. Also unlocks Chunk-O-Matic tiers 4 and 5. Unlocks marketing services. And then Chunkonomics tier 3 unlocks stocking additives to the Chunk-O-Matic ingredients processor. Unlocks the Chunkblower and micro chunks purchasable from Chunk-O-Matic, and unlocks procurement services. Now, you don't need to do these, but I suggest doing them because they make it so much easier. If you don't do it, then you're stuck trying to like make recipes on your own, which you can go ahead and try if you want, but you can poison it. You'll end up... I fucking made a bunch of people sick. I made my store smell like dead animals, I guess. I did all kinds of shit before I realized that I am not a fucking chef, even in a fucking game. So, for that, we are going to defer to the technicians and stuff like that, which we're going to go right here. So, where it said that we'll unlock the technician service and the procurement service and the marketing service. That's tiers 1, 2, and 3. And what that does is it allows us to kind of automate other aspects of this. So we'll be able to hire and let's see, for upgrades to your Chunkonomics. Okay, so this is the one that like brings in new recipes and stuff like that. You definitely want to always keep this active, otherwise you'll have to like make your own new recipes when your people get bored, and it's just not whatever. Marketing, I always try and stay at about 4,000. I don't know, at least I found that's my sweet spot as far as how much I want to spend for advertising. Our footfall is a little low, so I think we're gonna double it. That's kind of cutting into our profits a little bit. I still have 6,000 profit as long as it goes as well as it did last week. And this is 8,000 credits for this guy, and this is the technician or procurement services. So yeah, he's the one that buys all the new specialty ingredients and stuff. So robot personnel is going to be your mini bot for sanitation and security. Basically, just having them or not having them depends on whether or not on your ratings and stuff. So when you come in here to your customer reviews and ratings, can't complain about the price. Edible service is getting better, so at least that's something. I just come here to play staring contest with a security robot. I've lost every time, stuff like that. People will take will say like it's safe, or if it's dirty, or stuff like that, so you know what you have to be able to do. And then eventually you'll start to get these professional ratings among all your stores. And yeah, so it's quite well involved. As far as human personnel, you hire and fire your employees, as well as train them. Certain employees get trained. You can only train an employee once a week, and then that just depends on, again, their performance. It depends on their performance, and what the customers say. So I always try and eat the chunks, so I'm not just carrying around an inventory full of chunks. I just carry around an inventory full of fucking empty styrofoam all the time, but luckily it doesn't weigh fucking anything, so it's not a big deal. So, oh man. Yep, eating it off the floor. Oops, I didn't mean to take that. Oh well. Alright, so now my store is cleaned up. I can leave. Oh yeah, let me do this real quick. So if you don't have, yeah, I totally forgot that I wanted to fucking say that. So the personnel and services, additional services, gives you these three: the technician, marketing, and procurement. Those are what we unlock with the Chunkonomics tiers 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you want to unlock those because otherwise you have to do that shit here by hand, which means getting fucking ingredients from your fucking whatever, and then you have to add them, and you have to add the right ones, and then once you add the right ingredients, then you stock the additives, which are like, can be anything from all kinds of shit that could be poisonous to who knows what. It's how you make like the wine chunks and stuff like that. And then or you can just order, and then the final is ordering chunks, and that's ordering what to stock the store with. Here's the weapons. You get the Chunkblower. It's pretty dope little Gatling gun that just turns people into cubes of chunks to eat, I guess. If you were feeling like doing that, the John Wayne Gacy or fucking I don't know, fucking Dahmer build, you know what I mean? You could totally do it. Fucking build yourself a station wagon spaceship, you know what I mean? Ask people, go and troll the bars, you know what I mean? And there's tons of gay guys inside Starfield. I mean, they're fucking everywhere. Everyone's fucking gay in Starfield. So you should have no problem going to a bar and picking up a gay dude. And then you just gotta, take him back to your ship and fucking knock him out unconscious, stuff him in the fucking freezer, and then, turn him into chunks. And then you're good, You can do your whole Jeffrey Dahmer build that way. I might do that just for fun, just because it'd be funny as fuck to do. It'll be under activities. It's always under activities. Collect your profits from Chunks Gargarian. We're going to go to Sidonia, though. This one will be settling a debt, so I can show you how it negatively impacts you. Also, I want to go to each place to show you where they are, because it's not like they exactly stand out with billboards and shit. The one in Hopetown does. It actually has a big sign in front of it and stuff like that. The rest of these, however, do not. Especially like, we're getting into Mars here. They don't got shit. They got just a little bullshit written on the wall fucking signs, Looks like it's been written in fucking the smallest font ever. I didn't even know there was fucking tags on most of the doorways forever because I couldn't see them because they were too small. Yeah, so see this stutter? I noticed people talking about it in Sidonia. Neon does it. It's something with the NPCs. And the only thing I could think of that reaches across all the NPCs in my game is going to be the zones mod, because all these guys, I'm sure, have spacesuits. Some of them have spacer suits. Some of them have ecliptic suits. Some of them have, all his replacers, because I have his all-in-one spacesuit replacer one. So you have that, and then you also have him doing his zones beautiful body on the NPCs. And the other one is going to be the Project Warfare weapons. A lot of these people have the weapons from Project Warfare, and it also adds all the locations where we have these issues, the stutter. They all have a trade authority that stocks the Project Warfare weapons and usually has the little kiosk vendor. I don't know if this one does. I don't think this one has a little vendor. No, it doesn't have the machine. Yeah, it doesn't have the machine. But it's trade authority that stocks all his weapons. And, I have his I also have his vendor list is that I downloaded. So I don't know, maybe that's it. But I know it's NPC related, because check this out. If I get Daisy out, so let me bust out Daisy real quick. Everybody's gonna freak out. Scream, everybody scream. Come on. There we go. Everybody screams. Alright. Everybody's gonna scream and flee. And once everybody runs away and the NPCs are gone, the stutter disappears. So whatever mod or whatever it is, it could be just in-game, whatever, see? Whatever it is, it's attached to the NPCs. And once you get rid of the NPCs, you get rid of the fucking stutter. So I keep Daisy with me. She's like my fucking stutter repellent. This is where the Chunks is here in Sidonia. So we're gonna come in here and, oh man, shit. Damn it. Daisy, you need a girl's voice. You're a girl. Bugs me that you sound so much like a man. I think it's cool though. It's like the only pet that talks to you. Oh, well, Chunks is a ghost town anyways. Everybody's gone. I scared everybody from even inside the store. Same thing. You do all the cleanup and everything like that, but I'm going to show you what a negative impact looks like and how to fix it. So I'm 7,500 in the hole this week, so we have to pay that off before we can do anything. You can't hire any technicians, services, advertising. You can't do any of that without first paying off your debt. Our footfall is only 14%, so we definitely need to up our advertising. Customer satisfaction, 32%, actually isn't bad. I normally get up in the 70s, and 87, 90, I think it's been usually my high. But I haven't been here in a few weeks, so I've been kind of ignoring it. So we're gonna go into additional. Okay, well, first let's do this. Let's go to ratings. We were negative, so we need to go into reviews and find out why we were negative. They need to train their staff. So my staff's terrible, I guess. They need trained. Says it's clean. The decor is nice. Alright. The security bot looks so tasty. I feel safe here generally. Alright. So everything's good aside from it says that my customers aren't that great. And it says that we have not the best footfall. Alright. So we're going to go to personnel and services, additional services. We're going to hire a technician. It's going to give us some new food. We're going to bump this to 4,000 for our marketing. Procurement, we're going to hire that. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now we go to our human personnel, staff roster. I bet Curtis is alright. We're going to train this employee. And Tony Brooks. We're going to train this employee. Alright. That's 2 out of 3. Stutter. Stutter. Man, I was trying to show an outpost, one of my outposts earlier, and I just could not do it. It was so bad. I was getting so much stutter. It's from recording. I mean, already the video quality drops when I'm trying to screen record like this, but it gets even worse when it gets even worse when I'm at my outpost or something I've built with a ton of item ID numbers. So that's where this one is. Let's see. I guess it does have a sign. I guess I just never noticed it. But it doesn't stand out very much, you know what I mean? This one should be profits. This is the first one I set up. And it's also this is the smallest out of all of them. It's just this little dinky one. So, oh, you know what? I didn't show you what it looks like to do this. Restaurant management, furnishings. Oh, I already fitted all of them. So it gives you that you gotta buy these the seating, the countertops, the shit on the walls, the decorations, all that. You have to buy all that for each one of your restaurants. When you first get it, it's just an empty room, like the buildings, the empty buildings, the empty chunks buildings that you get Outpost Builder. It's just like that. So you have to completely build it yourself, which I think is kind of neat. You know, I don't hate it. This is exactly what a paid mod should be. A paid mod should be something that brings new mechanics, new aspects to the game, aside from what we're already getting. And I just don't feel like mods that just do reskins or something like that are worth paying for. If you're just reusing assets, or you're bumping the stats on a weapon, or even just reskinning a weapon, or I don't think you should be charging for that, or definitely not charging very much. If anything, like 100 creds, something like that. The only people that should be charging more than like a couple hundred credits are people that are bringing completely new things to the game, which this does. It brings new locations, it brings new mechanics, it brings a whole new system. I've got a new way of passively making money. So now I can go do this. I'm going to go sit over at Venus. So we'll go to the house real quick. See, this is why I always say it's best to have always have a player home outpost on Venus to chill at. So you can test things, play with things, figure things out, work on your mod, your load orders, things like that, without having to, scramble to come here to make time pass or whatever. You know what I mean? You just got a player home here. You can save here at the end of your playthrough, at the end of the day, which is what I do. I always come here at the end of the day when I'm done playing and come into my house. Well, not through the back door, but I go into my house right here, and I sit on my couch, take a seat on my couch right here, and so I'm in the waiting position, and I'll just sit here and I just wait. I'll sit like this, and this is how I log off my game every day. That way, if something happens with my mods and I have to uninstall, reinstall something, or whatever, I can do it, and then I can instantly load into the game, and then just instantly sit here and boom, wait my 6 hours, know that I've waited a full week in game, and that all the cells have reset, and that any mod that I may have added has now definitely bedded itself to my playthrough. And then I can exit and then load back in, and you're good. You know what I mean? See, so now it says I have a debt for Sidonia now, which I had profits there last week. Now profits from Gagarin and profits from Hopetown. See, so now Mars is the one without the, so you can just keep fast forward in a week if you want. I don't suggest doing that, because you keep stocking vendors supply shelves and shit with weapons, and then they'll get glitched out, and then you'll have your game crash like a motherfucker. So I definitely don't suggest doing that. But yeah. Have fun, man. It's definitely a fun mechanic. I totally forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I just wanted to come up here and get a better view. The Chunks Factory F1. Yeah. Totally stoned. I forgot what I was talking about, man. That was just a cool looking ship, man. That came out really good. Sometimes I impress myself. Sometimes I really do. Sometimes I just fucking impress the shit out of myself. Yeah, I try and get it to where all I get. Oh man, what did I do, man? That's. I didn't even get my picture. Damn it. Alright. Well, that is all for the day. That's all I got for you guys, man. I just wanted to show you guys. It's a paid mod, so I know not everybody has the want or the drive to just spend $4 on something and they have no clue what the fuck it is. So I figured that's why I would do what I did here today and go ahead and make a video for you guys and let you guys see how it plays out. So hope you guys enjoyed a little mod review. More well informed. This one is not a shit mod. This is actually one of the cooler ones that I actually seriously enjoy. I think it's gone mostly unnoticed and underrated. I haven't seen really anybody talk about it, and it kind of, I mean, it is what it is, but I think it deserves a lot more recognition than it got, for sure. Check it out if you got a few bucks that you want to burn. Go ahead and spend it on this one. Gets my seal of approval anyways. It's definitely staying on mine as a staple. Oh shit, it's not a flying vehicle. This was terrible. Alright, this is definitely not. Hey, look at that. What did I hit going up a hill? Like what am I hitting? Like, it's so fucking weak. I'm really bummed out by this vehicle. I'm so disappointed. I think the mechanics on it fucking suck worse than the Rev. Honestly, it just feels like the Rev reskinned, and they might have changed the suspension on it a little bit because they changed the wheels to be the weird Power wheels. You know what I mean? They definitely look like the wheels from like a Barbie Jeep. But those also look like the wheels from like the new rover on Mars, so I guess it kind of makes sense. They're the same. But I'm not impressed with its capabilities. I'm not impressed with anything with it, to be honest. It feels kind of just like the Rev. Yeah, you guys, if you guys want to download this. I don't find it that great. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, though, because I'm going to go kill some people. Or, fuck, man. I guess it just wouldn't be fair if I didn't fucking hose some people down with the Chunkblower, would it? Let's go find somebody.